Hello everyone, Earthangel here. You know what? I'm coming back with another video. It is Wednesday, and I had recorded a video that I had planned to upload about midnight, and I didn't because I didn't feel that the content was right. I talked a little bit about what I'm getting ready to talk about, but there is so much more that I need to expand on, so I'm doing it again. So anyway, the title of this video is The Truth About Unions. The Now, God would like for us to purify, right? Purify our mind, body, soul. And that's pretty much what the awakening and the unions are. So what we're doing is we are actually working on ourselves. You know, you're going back and you're doing the work. You're purging out everything from your childhood till now. Now, there could have been, for example, let's say at 19 years old, okay, you're just starting work, everything's wonderful in the world, and then there is somebody who is just bullying you, giving you a hard time, right? And then finally, you find out it's sabotage, you're let go from work because maybe you retaliated, okay? And then at 25, you're in a relationship and you're thinking, okay, well, this is my first relationship, it'll be wonderful. Everything is, you have on those rosy glasses. And then you find out everything is not as wonderful as I thought. There's a lot of ups and downs. Um, and you decide to just get off the ride, right? And you decide this is not for me. Maybe that person did a lot of cheating or lying, or they were seeing some other people. They didn't want to have a relationship. Maybe, okay? Then 32 rolls around, and you're in a brand new relationship, and you're like, what happened to me in the past will not happen to me again because I'm in control, right? And then you get with this person, and it's not exactly what you had expected it to be. Some of what you wanted is within the relationship, and some of what you didn't want is in the relationship. And you decide, you know what, no, this is not for me, and you let go of that relationship. So maybe at 35, you decide to try again or get married just to find them still ghosting you or leaving you. Could be in the military. It could be they decided to, volunteer to work overseas as a contractor and they're gone, right? It could be anything or, that you've had to deal with. Another thing is maybe you were in school at 16 years old and you've had a hard time, your teacher's giving you a hard time and you fail all of your classes. Or maybe at 20, you find out that, your family was together and then your parents decide to divorce, right? Or maybe at 24, you decide, okay, well, I'm going to hang out with my friends, and then they get into trouble, and next thing you know, you're all going to jail, all right? Or at 31, you find that, you've kind of been on your own because, your both parents are drug addicts. You're on the outside looking in and going, what is happening with my life? There are many things. These are all examples. Or, your family got torn apart, or maybe you were raped, or maybe there's so many things that could happen here, right? you think about throughout your life, there was nothing but noise. But we were all looking at it as this is normal, not everyone has had a rosy life, not everyone, you know, where everything has been wonderful and, great. We've all had some types of ups and downs, right? The thing here is that we all need to learn to forgive. We all need to learn to let go, right? So, I don't know how many videos back, I talk about purging, and I tell you how to purge. I walk you through the entire process, and that is where you begin, right? So, there are people who go back to their childhood. There are people who, when they were born, they remember something happened. It's like something dark happened, or maybe you had to be in the hospital because of a hernia, and your parents couldn't be there, or because they worked all day and then they came at night to visit you, and you know it could be anything, jaundice, whatever, and you had to be in the hospital for 6 months. Those are things, a lot of things that you just start from there. Can I forgive? You want to start first writing down a list of every single scenario that you can think of that still bothers you today. And then start at the top of the list. You're writing the name down, right? Then think of the scenario. Don't go deep into it. You don't have to. Don't put yourself in that state. Some people say, I don't want to remember that. Okay. Or they, but still it plagues them, even today. So you have to go back and think of that. And then say, can I forgive that person? It might be a teacher. You feel it in your sacral, right? Your solar plexus, you'll feel it. Can I forgive that person? Yes, no. If you can, then you say to yourself, and I forgive myself. I forgive myself for being naive, or I forgive myself for whatever the situation might be, whatever fits you, okay? You might say, I can forgive them. It could be because you put yourself in a situation that you wish you had not have, okay? Sometimes you're in a situation and you do not wish you were there. It's all about taking accountability for your actions and for the actions that you may or may not think were yours, okay? If a parent put you in a situation, can you forgive that parent today? Or are you going to hold on to what happened? You think about it. You're in your 30s. You've been holding on to that situation for 20 years. Realistically. Do you wish to hold that anymore? No, I don't. Go to the second name on the list. Maybe it was a track coach. Oh, they were mean to me. Every time I tried, they were so mean to me. Can you forgive them now? Yeah, I can forgive them, It's It is what it is, right? I don't know why they didn't like me, but it is what it is. Maybe they were just jealous because you were a fantastic track star, right? Maybe they were living their dream through you. You don't exactly know unless they tell you, right? Okay, I can let that go. I forgive them and I truly forgive myself, all right? Go to the third name and you just go down the list, go down the list. If you come across a name of a person that you go through the scenario and you can't forgive them because of the scenario, take their name and put it at the bottom of the list. Then go on to the next person. Go through the entire process. Can I forgive them? You're going to find out that it's kind of fast, okay? You're going to feel in your gut, your intuition's telling you, you can let that go now. You can forgive them. You don't have to hold on to that. If you feel an inkling of something in your gut, it's like, I don't feel so good, then you still need to work on that situation. Put their name at the bottom of the list. For the majority of you, you're going to find out in a week or two you've gone through the majority of your list. There might be 2, there might be 4 people left on that list because you just cannot get through what happened or what they did, right? So this week you go through you've got 4 people left on the list. Can you forgive them? Can you forgive that first one or can you not? No, I still can't. Okay. Go through the rest of your list, can you? There might be one person that you knock off the list. Then next week, maybe it's Monday and you're like, I can't deal with this. I'm not going to deal with this today. Then on Saturday, you pick up your notebook and you look at the list and go, that babysitter wasn't so bad. What happened to me, I can let go. I can let it go. Those are the things that, I can forgive them and I can forgive myself. All right? That is the first phase. That's how you're going to, that's a big chunk right there, you guys. Once you work through that, that is a huge chunk of healing and of letting go. Then go through your journey, right? And you can write things down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, whatever. Can you forgive them for that first one? Think about the scenario. Can you forgive? Yeah, I guess so. I think I can. I guess so. Guess so. Either you can or you can't. If you can't, put them on the bottom of the list. Go through and ask yourself, was there something that I could have done differently that would have created a different outcome? Maybe so. Maybe not at all. Go through your list. Can I forgive my counterpart? Can I not? Can I forgive my counterpart for lying and cheating? And can I? Trying to hide this from me? Break it down. Break things down. On this occasion, that occasion. Do what you need to do. I forgive them. overall, you want to forgive them and you want to forgive yourself. You need to purify, you need to let go of everything that you've gone through. When you are able to let go of everything, there may be something where the Holy Spirit will get your attention on. Maybe a week or two, something else will come up. And you go, oh, I forgot about that. But I can let that go. Can you work through it? Think about the scenario. Can you forgive them? Yes, let it go. You'll find out that letting a lot of that stuff will let you just breathe. Oh my gosh, you can feel it. You just, it's like, oh my gosh, I've been holding all that all this time. I don't wish to hold any of that anymore. As you go through that process, you also can heal yourself by saying, I'm so sorry that they treated you that way. I'm so sorry that you feel or you felt abandoned. I'm so sorry that your heart is broken. I can't say that too much because I need to get a certification for sharing all this. But anyway, these are things that I went through, classes that I went through. So what I'm sharing with you is what was shared with me. And I could breathe. I actually have come out a happier, better person. You get to learn yourself of who you really are. At first you may think, you know what, I was a negative person. But I'm free from that. That's not me. I'm a loving, compassionate, helpful, respectful person. I pray I didn't hurt them like they hurt me. But I can forgive them and I can forgive myself for the way I reacted. If you retaliated the way you retaliated, okay? Work on yourself. Do those things and you'll find out that you'll feel better. Another thing is God wants us to create a balance in our life, a new foundation. So let's say you're an entrepreneur, you have your own business, but you have a family and you work 60, 70 hours a week. And you're like, I don't know why, they don't understand. Look, what can you do to show up differently, to bring balance to your life and to bring balance to their life? It's time to create a new foundation. Many of our foundations have crumbled. So now it's time to start anew. So it's very important that you do the work, the shadow work. You keep hearing shadow work. It's all the past traumas. All right? Did someone do something that created this terrible fire where 9 people were burned? It happened to my family, and they all passed. Can I forgive them? Yes. It took a long time of me working through a situation because you know what? God kept bringing it up. Then I stop and think about it. I guess I haven't forgiven for that. I've been hurt for so long, I've been, avoiding it, I guess. It's been hurting me for a long time. But now I can let it go. The whole circumstance of the matter, how it happened, what. All I can do is go back to love, reset to love. There's nothing I can do about that past situation. I love my family dearly. And my family is spread out. We're in Baltimore, we're in Philippines, we're in South Carolina, we're North Carolina, New York, LA, Texas, San Diego, Arizona. We're all over the place. I'm sure, Virginia, I'm sure you are too. That's why I say the greatest. Sorry, you guys. I didn't expect this. Woo! I didn't expect to talk about it, but things come up. So the greatest thing that I feel is family. Loving my family, being with my family. I always pray for my family, regardless if it's divided or not. Okay? So anyway, let me leave that alone. Otherwise, I'll be bawling on this video. I don't want to do that because I have already forgiven. I have already let go. So, back to the matter at hand. The truth about unions. Once you have done the work, or if you have not done the work and you have not healed, you're going to find what I say next a hard pill to swallow. Now, unions can be anywhere from now until the springtime. Oh my gosh, I know some of you, oh my gosh, what? What are you talking about? What? I'm not going to wait that long. What? I can't. If you're that way, you react that way, then you're not ready for union. You have a lot more work to do. You've got to heal. 100%. You've got to heal. You've got to purify your mind, body, soul. Now, if you are healed, you've already gone through the process, you've already done your purging, whatever, and you didn't flinch when I said that, you're healed. You have learned to just take care of you, boo. To put yourself first. Okay, I'm over here, I'm making my money, I'm taking care of me, right? There are some, because of the pandemic, you're not working, or you were working, and now you're not working, and, you're trying to save up money, and then, but you're masculine or you're feminine is, got their own business, they're making money. I mean, they have to go through their karma, if they have karma. If they put you in a third-party situation, they have karma. However, once you have truly healed, you'll know it. They'll tell you, God will tell you, angels will tell you, you are completely healed. When you're going around the house and you're smiling and everything is wonderful with the world, you are healed. You can breathe and you no longer have that, in your gut. You're like, everything's wonderful with the world. You're healed. But if you are worrying about them, you're worrying about this journey and why is it taking so long and blah, 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 you're actually hindering your progress. As you heal, they will heal. All right? And then you will move forward. The thing about union, don't just sit there and go, oh, union, okay, we're going to get back together. I'm going to tell you this. One thing that I have gone through, I don't know, I got up and then next thing you know, I heard union. Oh my gosh, I'm in union. This is wonderful. You come into union with God. God is making sure that you are purified and ready. Okay? You cannot come into union. God will not put you into union if you're not ready. Sure, during the journey, you might have a counterpart, they come in to see you, then they ghost you. They come in to see you, then they ghost you. I'm sorry. They come in and see you, then they ghost you. They come in to see you, they hang out for a week or two, everything, and then they ghost you. You go back and forth in that process. But once you have made the decision, I'm not that girl, or I'm not that guy, I'm not going to deal with this anymore, you detach and you go off and you put yourself first. Sure, it hurts. I'm not going to tell you that it doesn't. Sure, it hurts. But you become stronger and stronger. Take it a day at a time and heal your heart. Cry, sleep a lot, whatever it is that you need to do, you need to get that healing, you guys. Put on some music. It doesn't have to be love songs. Just put on some music, dance, go outside, ground. You can ground, maybe go and work out. Maybe you have a gym in the house. Maybe you don't. Do some jumping jacks, sit-ups, do whatever you need to do. Because what you're doing is you are grounding and you are raising your vibration. As you heal, you continue to raise your vibration. And as you raise your vibration, you are going to complete your healing. And from there, then you're like, you know what? I don't think about them. I don't worry about them anymore. I hope they're okay, but I don't worry about them anymore. It's not to say I don't love them. You'll always love them. Always. But you're doing what you have to do to shut out all the noise. Shut out all that you've been through, so you no longer have to go through that. It's very important that you remember yourself. Go take a bath, light some incense, put your little crystals on the bath rubber, put in some Himalayan, pink salt or whatever, lavender, whatever. Just sit and relax and let your mind, body, and spirit heal. Right? So, you know, doing all those things will help you move forward. You are both going to heal. You are both going to unite with God, universe, or what, divine, whatever, whoever, whatever you call on. And then from there, you are, you know, as you're healing, the divine masculine father takes them under his wing. And the women who are, you know, as you're healing, I shouldn't just say women. If you're more feminine, then this will happen to you. The divine feminine mother will take you under her wing and heal you and bring up anything that you may have forgotten. Okay? You no longer have judgments, you no longer have grudges, you no longer have hate or anger. From there, you learn to stay in silence. You don't put yourself back in a situation that deals with a lot of noise and a lot of drama. Friends, or who you think are friends. Cliques. Maybe at church, you know, there are some cliques. Whatever. At work, there are some people. No. You are to take the time. If God gives you a mission, a plan to work on, that's what you're supposed to do. I have to say at this time, you know, try not to spend so much time on YouTube or watching TV. If you're watching TV, like me, I will watch the Hallmark channels. I'm a romantic at heart. I can't help it. I'll watch that maybe once or twice this week, or maybe not at all next week. I'll get on and watch some YouTube videos, of people. I'll pick probably about 5 people who inspire me, who encourage me, who help me along the way. They might be able to help me out on business. They might be able to help me out, you know, the steps that I need to start a business or whatever it is. They might be able to help me on my purpose or on my mission. That's very important for you to do. If you know that you are spiritual, have one of the clairs, clairaudience, clairsentience, there's so many clairs, y'all. Someone who can read auras, or someone, start learning your what you've been called to do. Start learning your gifts, right? Take time out to just start looking things up that might be fun and that you have passion about, and let all the other noise go. Read a book, something that's going to teach you, that's going to encourage you. That's very important for you to do right now. So anyway, I have been on here long enough, you guys. I love you all, and I will see you on the next video. Please take care.